Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, happy Tuesday to you all, or if you're watching this at any other point in the week, happy whatever day of the week it may be when you're watching this. K-Band time! That's always very exciting indeed. The newest band come out of the JYP camp, Xdinary Heroes, are back with brand new music. Not just the title track, not just the regular old album. Their first studio-length album is finally here. That is... oh my goodness, there's gonna be so much music I need to listen to today. But regardless, we have to get through this sharpish because, like I said, there is plenty of music to get through. So we are gonna check out the title track, Little Things, now, and do the rest of the, what is it called, the Troubleshoot album? Is it Troubleshoot or Troubleshooting? JYP, the description on the video still links to the Live Lock album and Break to Break. Come on now. Troubleshooting, the Troubleshooting album. We are going to go through that, because of course we are. I am a big advocate of the K-Band around here. Xdinary Heroes are a group that I have been loving their music from in the past couple eras, especially Live Lock and Deadlock have been terrific fun. And well, I'm terrifically excited to check this one out. So, here we go! I've still yet to learn their names. I feel like I got close at one point, and then I just lost track. Juyeon is the only one that I can confidently say, because Juyeon's a freaking character and a half, but also, my boy's got such an identifiable voice. Excuse me. Hopefully my voice doesn't go during this, because we've got a long journey ahead of us when it comes to Xdinary Heroes. And also, now that we have new Xdinary Heroes music, I can finally update the K-Band intro, because... well, 1We has new music out compared to Still Here. QWER has new music since Discord. And now Xdinary Heroes has new music, so I am going to get to work on updating that intro pretty soon. But enough waffling, let's get into the song Little Things. Here we go! Super soft open. Are we going for a slower, more anthem-y song this time? Or were you gonna switch it up here one time? Definitely not a slow anthem. Okay, it's chugging. It's not break the break type of chug, but... oh yeah. Oh yeah, this chugs. Okay, it does have that anthem quality to it. I was right on that front. Man, they really know how to, like, get that groove going once that beat is going. Like, it's never gonna stop, and they just know how to carry it forward. Oh, it's not guitar, it's bass only this time. I don't think I ever truly appreciated how complex Xdinary Heroes' arrangements can get, considering double guitar, double synth in a band is very rare. Double guitar is pretty common, but double synth with, what, 4 vocals? I'm gonna bump it up a little bit. It feels a little bit quiet. Hold it. Let the flow reset. So we kind of come back to how the song opened initially. Okay. There's the held high notes I was waiting for. Oh, get up there in your head voice one time. Weirdly, that might be one of the most straightforward Xdinary Heroes songs that I've heard in a hot minute. Can't complain at all. Can't complain at all. Man. First, day 6 to start the year, and then a little bit of Xdinary Heroes one time. Do love a good band piece. Yes, I do indeed. But, little things for me. There's a kind of different sparkle about it that I can't really describe all that well. But, I feel like, well, Break the Break especially was that heavy. That song chugs, but that song was punchy. That song had a lot of mass behind it. Little things, while it still has a beat that chugs, it's definitely brighter, it's definitely lighter on its feet. And I'm not quite sure why that's happened that way, because in terms of what's gone into the song, nothing's changed. Like, members haven't changed, the instruments haven't changed, the arrangements really haven't changed, but for some reason this one just feels so much lighter on the bottom end than on Break the Break did. I kind of like it though. It's like, it's bright, it's lively, yet it still has all the traits of an Xdinary Heroes song that I'm looking for. It's got the surprisingly unique vocal textures. I feel like I mentioned that during not Live Lock last era, but Deadlock era, which with freaking bad. But the vocalist in Xdinary Heroes always has such a distinctive voice, and I feel like in little things that distinct vocal color was brightened up even an extra couple of notches because of the nature of the song, which is super cool. This false opening, though, like, if they had gone for a title track similar to, what, Pluto from last year, something a little bit more mellower, a little bit more kind of radiating, just bigger sound, slower, a song that kind of rings a little bit more instead of just dun dun dun, just heavy everything, I wouldn't have been mad at it. Admittedly, that's probably not the Xdinary Heroes style at this point, considering what Break the Break, Freaking Bad, Strawberry Cake, Happy Death Day, Haircut. Yeah, that's definitely not the direction Xdinary Heroes were going to go, were they? In hindsight, it's like approaching an NCT song and not expecting the mid-song switch, because they're gonna do one, and it's been proven time and time again that they'll do it. Xdinary Heroes and their title tracks, no matter how soft and gentle they might open it with, they're gonna bring some heat, aren't they? So that's on me. I'll put my hands up for that. Like, in the verses here, you get Juyeon's bass pretty clearly, but I feel like in terms of the instrumental part this time around, guitar is taking big priority. Both guitars are taking pretty big priority, and it's almost refreshing in a way, because I feel like the treble's been cranked up a little bit more than usual, and for me, like with Livelock era, there was a point, or there was an element of me thinking, I wonder if Xdinary Heroes' main source of treble in their music is going to be the vocal section. But Little Things has kind of changed that narrative up for me a little bit, and I'm glad it did, because this is sounding more, at least in terms of balancing the sound, more kind of Western, like 20... What era of rock would this remind me of? I'm not too well versed in the 21st century stuff, but it feels 21st century, like American rock sound, which I'm not complaining about whatsoever. It just feels light on its feet in a good way, if that makes sense. Because the heaviness is still there, but it's just every beat feels like there's a little bit more like bounce, a little bit more sparkle to it. That is a busy instrumental set. I'm trying to piece together like what's gone into it, but there's so many things going on. Yeah, that's a very busy chorus once we get like all the instruments going. But again, it's compared to what I'm used to with Xdinary Heroes, it's treble heavy. But I mean, you've got double guitars going a little bit high. You've got the synths working their way high. And then like kick drum and Juyeon's bass doesn't get a whole lot of prominence in comparison to past eras. It's kind of an interesting take, because you know, we're end of springtime into the summer music season coming up here pretty soon. Songs are starting to get a little bit brighter, a little bit more energetic, and it's like, for me, Xdinary Heroes' take on that. Like, it's not inherently summer or anything like that, but it is brighter than what I'm used to. It's more treble heavy than what I'm used to, and I think that's a very cool design choice, if that is why they've done it that way. I also do wonder if this is a mixing thing more than anything, just because in comparison to the other MVs that I've watched today, and just this week in general, I've had to bump up the volume a little bit more. Because usually I watch these videos on like 80, 75, 80, 85%, but even bumping it up to 90, it's still fractionally quiet, or fractionally a little bit quieter than the other MVs that we've watched, so maybe it's a YouTube thing as well. I'm not quite sure. But either way, it's new band music, it's new Xdinary Heroes music, and I enjoyed it. Like, I'm gonna playlist that, shamelessly binge listen to it, and just, you know, I'm gonna be that person who's air guitaring and air bass playing along while I'm listening to this. I want a guitar. I want an electric bass. Oh, I miss playing my electric guitar, but it's banned on my housing contract here, and that makes me sad. But anyways, this isn't it, of course, with the Xdinary Heroes release, because we have I don't even know how many B-sides are on this album. We've got all the B-sides, and I may or may not throw in the instrumental album sampler at the end of the album listen, just because I know I got comments about it when we did Mix's video, I think, when we checked out the acapella medley for FE304. But essentially, I've been avoiding it just so I don't spoil myself to the album. But once we finish listening to the album, I may take a gander over at that, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I haven't decided yet. We'll make that decision come the time once we get there. But that is it from me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today: let's work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness to may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.